A lot of Derek's are out there telling people that you shouldn't stretch. And this is probably down to a lack of understanding and not realizing that different types of techniques bring different types of adaptations, as well as realizing that we can use these different techniques in a progression. And it's also probably down to just cottoning onto all of these things and jumping on bandwagon and trying to sound a little bit smarter than what you are so that clients trust you. When the goal is to gain range of motion, time and time again, stretching has been shown to be the superior way to do it. But I get why people turn to this idea that we need to train mobility and not stretching. Given that we're trying to incorporate these things in a movement, it kind of makes sense that we probably should be using movement to train movement-based goals. But first we need to look at if the body is capable of the movements that we're trying to achieve. Stretching is great for gaining range of motion, but it's not great for using it. So the progression should be using that range of motion that you have gained. It's similar for strength training. We want to get strong in a position, but let's say, for example, we have some sort of pelvic rotation that sees maybe one glute not firing well in a squat. We want to optimize that position so that we get the most strength gains that we can. It's the same when we're looking at range of motion. We want to gain our range of motion and we want to learn how to use it in different positions. Then we can look at getting stronger, etc. But there needs to be a progression to it. If we're just going to do the movement-based thing, we're never going to optimize and gain the most range of motion that we possibly could. So we want to have a strategy to look at the overall movement we're trying to achieve and gain range of motion in all those moving parts in a static position first, gain our strength through that, utilize it in a movement, and then look at the global movement and gain our strength there. This is all part of the progression that we teach in the Stretch Yourself Strong system, but the point here that I want to make is that stretching has a place. It shouldn't be vilified and not used because muscles are getting floppy or weak or all these other ridiculous things we hear. We need to understand it's the best way to gain range of motion, but then you need to move on and have a strategy for understanding how to use it.